As the clock struck midnight, I found myself in the depths of an unfamiliar forest, my senses clouded by the intoxicating embrace of whiskey. Each step I took was a stumble, and my drunken laughter echoed through the dense woods. A full moon hung low in the sky, casting an eerie, pale glow upon the trees, as if nature itself held its breath, awaiting something. I was alone, or so I thought, but a sensation, a whisper in the darkest corners of my mind, told me otherwise. The wood seemed alive with secrets, and every rustling leaf and distant hoot of an owl sent shivers down my spine. "Who's there?" I slurred, squinting into the darkness. No answer, just the unsettling silence of the forest. My phone's feeble flashlight barely pierced the enveloping blackness as I stumbled forward. The bottle in my hand was nearly empty, its contents a cruel illusion of courage. It was as if I were being guided deeper into the abyss by some unseen force, a force that reveled in my drunken vulnerability. A sudden chill swept over me, causing me to shiver involuntarily. But it was not the cold alone that sent a shudder down my spine, it was the feeling of being watched, of being hunted. I turned again, but the woods revealed nothing. "And no more," I mumbled, discarding the empty bottle with a shaky hand. I knew I had to find my way back to civilization, back to safety. I took a few faltering steps, but the forest seemed to twist and turn, rearranging itself to keep me trapped in its labyrinthine embrace. My mind swirled with paranoia and fear, the shadows morphing into menacing shapes, and the trees whispering ancient secrets I could not comprehend. Every step I took echoed back at me, amplifying my solitude. Then, I heard it, a voice, soft as silk, drifting from the depths of the forest. "Come closer," it beckoned, the words dripping with malevolence. I froze in my tracks, my heart pounding like a drum. I shouldn't have listened, but the pull was irresistible, like a moth drawn to a flame. Slowly, cautiously, I followed the voice, its source hidden among the trees. As I ventured deeper into the forest, the voice grew stronger, more distinct. It was the voice of a woman, but there was something unnatural about it, something that sent a shiver down my spine. "Who are you?" I called out, my voice trembling. No answer, just the haunting melody of her whispers, weaving an enchanting spell around me. The woods themselves seemed to respond to her call, the trees leaning in closer, their branches forming grotesque, gnarled hands that reached out for me. I stumbled upon a clearing, the moonlight revealing a ghastly sight. In the center, a spectral figure stood, her hair like midnight, her eyes pools of endless darkness. She beckoned me with a skeletal hand, and I couldn't look away, couldn't resist her seductive, malevolent pull. Closer I came, until I was mere feet from her, her presence overwhelming. I could see the ageless hunger in her eyes, a hunger for souls. Her whispers grew louder, filling my ears with an eerie, incomprehensible chant. In a moment of clarity, I realized the danger I was in. Panic surged through me, and I turned to flee, but it was too late. The forest itself had come alive, its branches and roots ensnaring me, pulling me closer to the ghastly apparition. "No, please," I begged, my voice lost in the cacophony of her whispers. And then, her bony fingers touched my forehead, sending a surge of icy dread through my veins. Memories of those who had come before me, lost souls ensnared by the same enchanting trap, flashed before my eyes. I saw their faces, twisted in agony and despair. I knew then that I would join them, that my soul would become another whisper in the dark, another haunting presence in this cursed forest. As the darkness swallowed me, I could still hear her whispers, luring in the next lost soul, weaving her sinister spell in the heart of the woods.